Good evening, good evening. It is now almost, not quite, but 11:10 p.m. So I thank you for tuning in and listening. And this is my first podcast, so be nice. But today is, this evening, it is Thursday. As long as I get this done within the next 52 minutes, it will remain Thursday. So it is Thursday. So today is normally known, I don't know if it's nationally known, so I'm going to just say locally known as Thirsty Thursday. So today's for Thursday's thought is Thirsty Thursday. How thirsty are you and how far are you willing to go? If you read the description in the podcast, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So, dun dun dun. We're going to talk about basically how people prey on your determination. Great example. I also included this in the details in the description if you would like to read it, or you can go to Heal Not Harm 365. That's exactly how it's spelled, all together, no spaces, no dashes, no nothing. HealNotHarm 365, like how many days there are in a year, and then .com, and boom, you'll be right there. And it's the most recent blog I posted, just in case you don't have time to listen, or maybe you don't like the sound of my voice. I'm not really sure. I always thought I had a nice voice. Anyway. So basically people prey on your determination, on your drive. So I've noticed lately I've been Googling and searching, and this is why the internet is so scary. You have no privacy whatsoever, none whatsoever. So just know they're gunning for you. You ever notice or feel like you have an idea or something you want to do, and next thing you know, it's boop right there on the internet. You're just like, what? I know recently last year, I wanted to do like a New Year's resolution video. So as I start putting my thoughts together, I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be dope. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm scrolling in my videos and stuff, and I see someone already done it. Black lady. I mean, kudos to her, whatever, black girls rock, all that good stuff. I mean, all girls rock, as long as you're not racist or pedophile or a rapist or a serial killer, then you probably don't rock. But anywho, it just feels like sometimes you're just being watched, but it's really not that serious. It's more so, no, you're probably definitely being watched. Don't know by who, but I'm just putting it out there. I definitely believe in that because it's just, some things are just too coincidental, and other things are more so targeted. Like if you Google a certain niche or certain thing, whatever, you will notice you'll see ads. Like I started shopping at Kids Foot Locker for my children, and next thing I know, I see Kid Foot Locker ads all through my email. I'm like, okay, I'm getting out of here because you're trying to attack me. I have no money. Then I go somewhere else online and you see Foot Locker ads on the side of your whatever webpage you're on. I'm like, this has no wow, this is like, they're really pushing hard out there in these streets. So anyway, it's the same thing for Facebook is definitely after its targeted people, and no offense, but they would let just about anybody, and I think pretty much anybody, start a business or company without in-depth research on it being legitimate or not. Okay, all of this is coming back to my own experience. Okay, so yeah, I've been looking up and researching how, I should just say researching, but I don't know why I speak funny. But anyway, I'm not all the way illiterate, you guys. So I think I have a little bit of a mind, but sometimes my brain is going too fast and it doesn't, break down, or my mouth and my brain, they're just on two different frequency levels, but whatever. Anyway, so I start looking up things about my, interests, what I want to do. And I want to be a motivational, / positive / outreach / whatever entails of helping people. Heal Not Harm is my campaign. Heal, the acronym for that is Helping Empower All Lives, and that's what I want to do. So that's what I've been looking into, how to speak to girls or teenagers or whatever, like what I need to do and all that other good jazz. But originally I'm a writer, so that's kind of where it started, and then everything else sprouted afterwards. So I noticed on my Facebook I'm getting ad after ad after ad, like, oh, what did it say? It's basically telling me like, all these people, it's like just ads of people, I guess, that are successors at what I want to do. I've never even known there was so many people into that niche of helping people and all that other stuff. And even though that's not a bad thing necessarily, it's more so like, okay, it kind of makes you, well, I know for me, it made me a little, how do you say it? It just made me a little sad. Kinda, not because there was people helping other people. It made me sad because it was like, well, dang, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. There's so many people doing it. Well, it's not really meant, the ads aren't meant to deter you from what you want to do. It's meant to kind of reel you in. I also think for scammers as well, because I also was looking into how to get more followers, more listeners, and all that other good jazz. And I stumbled upon Expertgram. So I'm looking at Expertgram, and basically they're the typical, you give us money and we'll spam your account with bots and all that other good jazz. Now, granted, that me and the creator of the quote unquote company, we got into it. I was called a F&B, and he told me that if I'm trying to take money out of his kid's mouth, then, so be it, and it's going to be a war. So he proceeded to prove my point, which all I was saying was that this is not legitimate. You're getting people to pay you all this money, even if it's the lowest anyone could pay, which is like, I think it was like maybe $10. You're giving them false hope. Like, who wants to have a following or a platform with a following of people that aren't real, that are robots? They're just, it's basically, I don't know how they do it, but I do know he proved my point, because as soon as he became upset, instantly, I posted like a freaking poster or a flyer on my Instagram for my church event that was, that already passed. And this man spammed it with like 2,000 likes. First of all, I only have 300 followers on Instagram. Okay. Then he went to posting multiple comments, like flooding my account. Like, he went under maybe about 4 pictures and left at least 10 to 20 comments saying how, I mean, they were pretty rude comments, and others were saying unfollow this, unfollow, but it was like all these random, he just proved my point. All of the accounts that I went to, they all had maybe 1 or 2 followers, and yeah, they weren't active, they were private. Like, it just, he did exactly what I said. And basically this podcast is to let you guys know that there is no magical potion, product, or anything that anyone's going to give you, especially for a reasonable price, that's going to guarantee your success. There was another ad that came up, and it said about, are you interested in being a blogger? And of course, yeah, of course. That's what I said anyway in my head. So I clicked on that, and guess what? Well, she's selling a book for like $5.89. Okay, cool. $5.89. That's great. So then, as I'm checking out, you see more and more additional services. These are significantly more or higher than the $5.85. It was like, I think one was like $1.99 and the other one was like $2.50. I'm like, whoa, if all of this is in this little pamphlet book that's like 100 and something or 200 pages, why am I going to pay $200 for the same formula? Well, that didn't work out, because I definitely did not pay for the additional. However, I did buy the little book. So I bought the book. Then I was like, you know what? I couldn't even read the book. It was just so like, you ever have empty information? It's like you're asking something, but you're not getting an answer, a direct answer. It's like, what color are you wearing? I'm wearing my favorite color. Well, what's your favorite color? The color of the something. And you're like, well, you don't even know what the something is. That's pretty much what it happened. So I'm trying to speed this up because I only have 5 minutes left. But basically I go into the webinar, and mind you, $5.85. Okay, keep that in mind. I'm in the webinar. There's about 1,000 other people, including myself. So if you take 585 times 1,000. And mind you, this was only one of the webinars. She has 3 throughout, like every day. She does 3 every day. So even 500, 300 people that are, I want to say, desperate and are determined get pulled into this vicious cycle. So once you're in a webinar, she talks in circles. Then after she talks in circles, she tells you about additional courses. And she goes from blogging to selling courses. And it's like, whoa. Okay, these aren't even the same thing. How are you blogging, but now you went from blogging to selling and pitching something. So basically, this is about how thirsty are you? Thirsty Thursday. You know how you see them girls out that really don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw out of? Guess what? They're still in the bar, knowing they only got about $15 to their name and some food stamps. But guess what? They're so thirsty that they're going to spend that little piece of money if nobody else buys them a drink. If that doesn't work out, yeah, whatever. The point is, you shouldn't even be going anywhere if you only got $15 in your pocket. But I'm not here to judge. The point is, it's just like, you know what I mean? People, we got to be mindful and aware that people prey on not only our downfall, but they prey on, I'm sorry, that was from T Grizzly. But anyway, they pray for, they pray, and I don't mean P-R-A-Y, P-R-E-Y. They prey on, I don't want to say the weak, but the lost or the confused, because maybe they're a little more tech savvy, or maybe they paid a marketing company to build up their ads and do whatever, but they're not giving you anything that you can really use. It's kind of like, I'm going to tell you how to get to the $1 million, but you got to follow me and you got to pay for the gas money to get there. But really, I just want you to take me to the liquor store. That's kind of what's going on with this cycle of schemes. It's like people are offering something that they're really not going to do for you. And then you're giving them an investment in hopes when you can actually take that investment, Google some things yourself and do it yourself. It really works that way. It's really not that hard. But anyway, so Thursday's thought is just to be thoughtful and of the things that you do. And if it seems too good to be true, it definitely is. And every thirst doesn't need to be quenched. And you can't quench the thirst of success with a payment of $9.95 or even $200, not even $300, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be what you think it is. That's all I have to say about that. But again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to my hopefully not dry voice. And I hope that I get to talk to you guys next time. I will be doing a podcast every other day. So, basically, today is Thursday. Today is Thirsty Thursday. So I did my podcast for Thirsty Thursday. And guess what? Saturday is storytelling time. Ooh. Oh yeah, I hit the button too many times. But anyway, so yeah. I hope you guys got something out of this and I wasn't just babbling on. It's 2018, January the 4th. And I need everybody to hang in there. Like, it's going to be okay. I had a rough day today, but it's going to be okay. It gets better. So, I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Again, my name is Chocolate Dove on all social media. And the E in Dove is replaced with the 3. If y'all know what 3 means, what 3 stands for, you'll know why. All right. I love you guys. And if you can't find that, just go to healnotharm365.com. And all of my social media is on there. You can email me. It doesn't matter. I love talking to people. And yeah, I love you guys. Because without you guys, there's no me. Because who would listen to me? But anyway, I will see you guys and have a great night.